This is the unluckiest man in the world. Gump had just gotten off the plane when he realized his country was gone. His passport and visa were no longer valid. He was stuck at JFK Airport in New York. When the airport officials questioned him, Gump couldn't understand a single word, so the bald man had to explain using gestures.
No more Krakosia.
But Gump still didn't get it. According to the bald man, Gump now didn't belong to any country. He couldn't enter the airport officially, and he couldn't enter New York either. He could only stay in the terminal and wait. Gump searched everywhere for a TV that spoke his language. He didn't even know what had happened. He couldn't understand the language, the environment was completely unfamiliar, and the money he had was useless. How hopeless must that feel? Soon, night fell. Gump went to a quiet waiting area. Outside the big glass window was the colorful New York City, but with just one layer of glass between them, Gump had nowhere to go. He took some old chairs and made himself a simple little bed, but just as he fell asleep, a loud rumble woke him up. He must have dreamed of the war-torn country he came from. The next morning came quickly. Gump carefully washed himself, then went to try applying for an exit document. But without a country, he couldn't get a passport. Without a passport, he couldn't apply for exit. Still, Gump tried his luck every day, but each day the visa officer, Kamal, rejected him. Since Gump was always walking around the airport in pajamas, the bald man was annoyed. He was trying to get a promotion, and this wandering man became a problem. So he even showed Gump a possible escape route, hoping he would leave the airport. Once Gump stepped out, he'd be arrested, but at least he wouldn't be the airport's problem anymore. Gump sensed the hint and kept testing the limits. He noticed that the security camera above him was always following his movements. That made him feel this wasn't as simple as it seemed, so the clever Gump hid in the camera's blind spot. This move drove the bald man crazy. From then on, Gump became a ghost in the airport. He couldn't go in, but no one could kick him out either.
Wait.
Leaving was not an option for now. Gump was starving. He had to find a way to get food. Soon, Gump discovered a money-making trick. If you returned a luggage cart to its place, you'd get back a 25-cent deposit. Most busy travelers didn't want to bother, so Gump started collecting carts. He used the money he earned to buy hamburgers. Even in hardship, Gump didn't forget to leave a tip. After tasting success, he worked even harder. He got better and better at handling the carts. His meals improved too. He even started eating deluxe meals. While eating one day, he saw his country's news on TV. But Gump couldn't understand English, so he just sat there frustrated. So he wore a headlamp and started teaching himself English. Every day he went to Kamal to apply for a visa, just to practice his speaking. The young man nearby watched in shock. Day after day, Gump continued his cart collecting business. Upstairs, the bald man watched but could do nothing about it.